So thank you, sir, for joining. My friends, over to you. Thank you.
So, what have we discussed till now, Rumi?
Sir, I was giving them an introduction about today's topic that you have chosen to share with everyone about the future of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So what we will do, Rumi, do you have the Dr. K.K. Agarwal's video?
No, sir.
Okay, I will post one video. Why I'm going to post this video? Why we require, medical doctors' opinion? Because I would like to quote Dr. Agarwal, who is the former president of Indian Medical Association and Heart Foundation of India, president of Heart Foundation of India. Now he is quoting something and it is worth listening. So when there is an endorsement from a medical professional and it is like a valid endorsement, then if I speak, then, without a valid medical endorsement, it is not appropriate. Then we'll take it. So I'm going to post one video and you are going to show that video to everyone and we can put the video here.
कोरोना नमस्ते। मैं हूं डॉक्टर के अग्रवाल, प्रेसिडेंट हार्ट केयर फाउंडेशन ऑफ इंडिया, सिमाओ, पास्ट नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन एंड ग्रुप एडिटर इन चीफ मेडटॉक्स।
So he is Dr. K.K. Agarwal, former president of Indian Medical Association and Heart Care Foundation of India and other dignitaries. That means he's one of the foremost doctors in India. Yeah, please continue.
आ गया है हम कोरोना के साथ जीना सीखें, कोविड के साथ।
So he's saying that the time has come that we have to start believing now that we have to live with this corona. I don't know why he's saying that, but since he's a medical professional authority, let us listen what he wants to tell us.
बिना डर के, बिना किसी तकलीफ के, जैसे हमारे देश में टीबी है, जैसे हमारे देश में हार्ट अटैक होते हैं, वैसे भी कोरोना होते रहेंगे। 2 साल तक।
So what he is saying that as in his country there is tuberculosis, there is heart attacks happening. Similarly, he is saying that corona will keep on happening in his country. Let us listen further.
3 साल तक कब तक चलेगा कोरोना हमें पता नहीं, बट लगता यही है।
He says that how long corona is going to work, whether it is going to continue for 3 years or so, it doesn't know.
होने वाला नहीं। जिस तरीके से एसिम्प्टोमेटिक केसेस आ रहे हैं, जिस तरीके से अमेरिका के अंदर में 1 से 4% लोगों में प्रेवलेंस पाया गया है, एट एनी गिवन टाइम एंटीबॉडी टेस्ट पॉजिटिव पाए गए हैं, इसका मतलब है ये बीमारी हमारे देश के अंदर में H1N1 फ्लू की तरह जम चुकी है। अब हमें इसके साथ में जीना होगा, इससे प्रिवेंशन से साथ में जीना होगा। हमारे देश में ज्यादातर यंगर लोग हैं, वो एक तरीके से अच्छा भी है क्योंकि उसमें मोर्टेलिटी कम है। उसके साथ में अगर हमें इसके साथ में जीना है तो हमें अपने घर का कंस्ट्रक्शन चेंज करना होगा, घर की दीवारें इन्फेक्शन प्रूफ बनानी होंगी, घर से कारपेट बाहर, घर से कर्टेन्स बाहर। हमारे सारे मॉप्स को हमें सोचना होगा कि क्या हम उसको कॉपर से चेंज करें ताकि उसके अंदर में इन्फेक्शन ना आए। घर के अंदर में हमारे यहाँ पे जो भी बाहर चौकीदार है या बाहर कोई भी इंसान है, उसको हमें देखना होगा कि वो मास्क पहन के आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा, वो हाथ में ग्लव्स पहन के आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा। वील हैव टू गो बैक कि हम अपने घर में खाना बनाएं, बाहर से खाना कम आए। हमारे को किसी के घर भी जाना है तो हमें पूछना होगा, अरे पहले बताओ कोविड प्रिकॉशंस ले रहे हो कि नहीं ले रहे हो। ज्यादा लोगों को तो नहीं बुलाया।
Now he says that we have to take all the precautions and we have to be ready if it doesn't go. That is what he's saying. Like H1N1 virus, that is swine flu, which came in 2019. He said that that is still prevalent, but there was havoc during that time in 2009. And similarly, he's saying that we have to be ready. What he's saying? Yeah, please continue. Yes, Sujit.
और अगर आप किसी को इनवाइट करते हो तो आप लिखोगे कि हमारे यहाँ पे कोविड की सारी प्रिकॉशंस ली जा रही हैं, बाहर ही आपको सैनिटाइजर मिलेगा, शू कवर मिलेगा। आज नहीं तो कल हमारे को ये सब चीजें करनी होंगी। ये जो हमारा शोशा था शादियों का, 2000, 5000, हमने 10,000 लोगों को बुलाया, हमने 50,000 लोगों को बुलाया, ये सब चला जाएगा। सब शादियां साफ सुथरी अपने परिवार के साथ होंगी, जिनका प्रेम आपके साथ है उनके साथ होंगी, दिखावे लोगों वाली नहीं होंगी। वापस आएगा हमारा कल्चर प्रेम का, आपस में जुड़ने का। और बाकी लोगों से अगर आपने जुड़ना है तो उसके लिए सोशल मीडिया है। अपने आप पे सोशल मीडिया में आप हजारों लाखों से मिलो, लेकिन अपने लोगों के साथ में लिमिटेड गैदरिंग के साथ आपके फंक्शंस होंगे। ये लेन देन सारा खत्म हो जाएगा कि शादियों में जाना है, शगन देना है, फिर पूछते हो कि उसने मेरी शादी में कितना दिया था, मुझे उतना शगन देना है। ये सब चीजें धीरे 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 खत्म हो जाएंगे। हमारे स्कूल, हमारे कॉलेज, उसके अंदर में थ्योरी सब वर्चुअल हो जाएगी। प्रैक्टिकल्स के लिए आप स्कूल में जाओगे जहां फिजिकल डिस्टेंसिंग होगी। तो हमें सीखना होगा कि हमें कोविड के साथ जीना है। अस्पताल चेंज होंगे, पैटर्न ऑफ प्रैक्टिस चेंज होगा।
Okay, now what is saying that now you have to change the design of your home. You'll be always wearing gloves. If not gloves, people who are karma yogis, they know that you always have encouraged in our classes for tens of years till now that you should always have a tissue paper while you're opening the doors. Never use your hand. I've been teaching my students for tens of years now till now. And since the karma yogis are already trained, so nothing is new for them. Then how you enter your home, when you enter, how will you go out? You have to daily change your clothes. You have to take bath daily because we talk about the karma varna, the people you meet. You'll not be meeting those people. Now earlier used to shake hands. Now you have to forget the shaking hands. Okay, there respect has to be when you have to do namaste like this. You understand? Yeah. This is the form of the best respect. About 2 billion people in India. That means the Hindus and the Muslims also do adab aras in India like this. There's a culture in India like this. They give respect like this. Like we do namaste like this, they will do respect like this. Adab aras. So the traditions are going to change. Doctor, senior doctor, he says it may go, it may not go. So you have to be ready. Do not worry. Everything is going to be wonderful. Everybody is going to be safe. And of course, I believe that. But he says that you have to adjust. Suppose it doesn't go. That means you can go out, but you have to take precaution. Now, what is the precaution you can take? It is a silent. We don't have to make it an enemy. It is a silent invader. It only invades those whose receptor, whose immune system is weak, who feel guilty for done wrong thing, who are not following karma yoga. If you follow karma yoga, spread this to this world. If you follow karma yoga, you will not have the receptor to invite the key to the lock where the virus can sit. No, you are not having. Because you are at peace yourself. Because you love and honor yourself. And this is never going to disturb you. You have to understand the game. You have to have peace within. Yeah. Please continue.
कुछ बदलेगी, हमारा लिविंग तरीका बदलेगा, हमारे घर का डिजाइन बदलेगा, हमारे स्कूल कॉलेजेस के डिजाइन बदलेंगे। याद रखिए ये पेंडेमिक हर 10 साल में आता है। में H1N1 आया था, सबने कंट्रोल किया। 10 साल के बाद में COVID-19 आया है। इसका असर कितने साल रहेगा पता नहीं।
Yes, Sujit, can you talk to me? Yes, Rumi.
We have a minute left of the video.
तो करो ना। कहाँ चले जाते हो सुजीत?
H1N1 का असर तो अभी तक है। अगला पेंडेमिक कब आएगा, जल्दी आएगा, बाद में आएगा, किसी को नहीं पता। लेकिन हमारे को अपनी सोच बदलनी पड़ेगी। वी हैव टू लिव विद कोविड। हमें इससे डर के नहीं रहना, हमें इससे बचाव करके रहना है। हमें सरफेस डिसइंफेक्टिंग, हमें अपनी सरफेसेस को क्लीन करना है। हमें रेस्पिरेटरी हाइजीन, कफ एटिकेट, पर्सनल हाइजीन, हैंड हाइजीन के साथ में जीना सीखना होगा। कोविड जी नमस्ते।
So what he is saying, this doctor K.K. Agarwal, what he is saying that you have to get used to living with what in 2019, and you never know when the new pandemic is going to come. The pandemic is inside you. The fear, the guilt, the shame that is inside you have to clean that, my friends, so that you can get abundance, happiness, ecstasy. You have to create that bliss within you. So let us put on the meditation. Close your eyes, all of you, my friends. Take a long, deep breath. Closing eyes is very important. I explain you because the pineal gland gets activated and secretes healing hormones when it is dark. Take a long, deep breath. With every breath, you are going deeper and deeper, deeper. Namaskaram. We will be teaching you samadhi meditation, which is also called 8 chakra and transcendence meditation. The 8 chakra is the door that puts you in contact with your astral body. Its opening involves the cleansing of what holds humanity and you to the cycle of death and rebirth. It is the energy center of divine love, compassion of the spirit and the spirit's selflessness. This chakra holds karmic residue of your soul's total journey of various lifetimes. It is the gateway of higher realms, abilities, and support the spirit go out of the body with a different perception and wisdom beyond the earth, planet realm, and its solar system, and even galaxies. Take a long, deep breath and release, going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, knowing that the deeper you go, more relaxed you feel. More relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Remember, whenever we give the suggestion of cleansing the mind repeatedly, then the mind captures the thought of purity and then indulges in only pure actions, thoughts, and speech because it considers itself as pure due to this exercise being done repeatedly and suggestions being given constantly. This way, one is able to master the indriyas and become enlightened in the due course. I want you to take 5 long deep breaths. As you breathe in the divine light of supreme pure consciousness. And as you exhale all the toxins from your body and sending them to divine light of supreme pure consciousness. Going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper with every breath you take. Knowing that the deeper you go, more relaxed you feel, and more relaxed you feel, the deeper you will go. Inhale as though you are breathing from the perineum of the base of the spine. That is your root chakra. And we also call it Muladhara in Sanskrit. And as you bring energy up from your root chakra, I want you to imagine your root chakra like a small lotus flower bud. At this moment, imagine that a spark of lightning strikes this root chakra. The same lightning which you see during heavy rains, and you feel very good about yourself, more calm and relaxed, and you imagine that this energy is coming up through this lotus bud, opening and becoming a big, huge lotus flower. This lotus bud becoming a big, huge lotus flower. At this moment, you will also see a part of your eternal soul molecule at the root chakra, which has been carried away from lifetimes to lifetime by you, and which carries your beliefs, memories, and karmas of your achievements and failures in all of your past existences. You will see this eternal soul molecule and your root chakra both are swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. Swirling, swirling, swirling. You are feeling very strong, powerful, and comfortable. Any other sound apart from my voice will make you go 10 times deeper and deeper. You are completely relaxed and very safe, absolutely safe, going deeper and deeper. The issue of the root chakra are getting resolved in the light of the Supreme Pure Consciousness. We can also chant the mantra of root chakra. Om Lam Namaha Om Lam Namaha Om Lam Namaha. All these mantras are sound mantras which energizes your physical body, your electromagnetic field, your energy body, and your karmic body. They're all sound waves mantra which has got no religious background. Understand this. This strengthen your aura, and karmic residues are cleared faster and faster. All the issues of lack of abundance and lack of support from your loved ones are getting dissolved and resolved and cleaned completely in the divine light. Just as you see the detergent like Tide, Surf, Ariel, Rin clean the dirty clothes in the TV advertisement, and the cloth becomes sparkling white and spotless. You also feel and visualize your root chakra becoming pure and white with all the issues resolved. Remember, continuously doing this meditation will heal your issues of bones like back pain, sciatica, arthritis, as well as your emotional issues. Remember, all the physical issues first start with the emotional issues and are the root of your physical issues and problems. I want you to imagine and find this energy coming up gently from your root chakra to your sacral center chakra, which we also call sexual chakra or Swadhisthana chakra in Sanskrit. And now imagine your sexual chakra as a small lotus bud, and you see a sparkling of white light striking the lotus bud, and you imagine coming up this energy, opening this lotus bud and making it into a big, huge lotus flower. Inside the lotus flower, you will find your eternal soul molecule, another eternal soul molecule, which you bring from lifetime to lifetimes. Now you find that your sexual chakra and the eternal soul molecule have started swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. I want you to imagine Supreme Pure Consciousness, Divine Consciousness, washing away all the negativities from this sexual chakra and issues of the organ associated with the sexual chakra. With this chakra are getting dissolved and resolved and cleaned completely in that divine light. Just once again, as you see the detergent like Tide, Surf, and Ariel clean the dirty cloths in the TV advertisement, and the cloth becomes sparkling white and spotless. I want you to feel and visualize your sexual chakra becoming pure and white, and all the organs associated becoming ultra white pure. As if all the muck, all the sexual abuse has been cleaned by the divine, and all the dirt has gone into the divine light. Remember, I explained you, the light is self-intelligent and has, per your observations, creates its own new reality. The Supreme Pure Consciousness erases all the darkness and dirt stored in the form of abuse in your sexual chakra. And this becomes lighter and lighter, lighter than the light, and all the abuse, verbal, physical, family, dramas, insults, humiliations, betrayals are getting dissolved and resolved completely. And this light of Supreme Pure Consciousness has the light and ability to make everything an illusion. All memories of sexual abuse are getting healed at ancestral level also. That means your ancestors are also getting healed because your body is getting healed. You are connected energetically to all your pitris and ancestors. Imagine this light is traveling to gonads, to your sexual organ, cleaning all the mess, and then to your large intestine, which is about 4 to 6 feet long, and the small intestine, which is about 24 feet long, cleaning it completely and healing the fear of being taken advantage of. Imagine this light further going to your stomach, gallbladder, spleen, and the pancreas, healing them completely. See your pancreas being healed, learning the sweetness of life, and completely managing the chemical insulin, and being able to create adequate amount of insulin in the body. Just send the message to the pancreas. You are relaxed, very relaxed, very, very relaxed and safe. You are comfortable and strong. I want you to imagine this energy coming up from your sexual chakra to your solar plexus chakra, which we also call Manipura chakra. And imagine your solar plexus chakra as a small lotus bud. And you see a sparkling of light striking the lotus bud, and you imagine coming up with this energy, opening it completely into a big lotus flower. Inside the lotus flower, you will find another eternal soul molecule, which you carry from lifetime to lifetime. And it has started swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. And as you go deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, knowing that the deeper you go, more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. Totally relaxed. Absolutely relaxed. Inside this lotus flower, as you see this eternal soul molecule swirling, 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 and we chant the mantra Om Ram Namaha Om Ram Namaha Om Ram Namaha Om Ram Namaha. See this chakra lightens up and washes away all the dirt as the detergent of Supreme Pure Consciousness, cleaning everything. And the light of Supreme Consciousness has the power and the ability to erase all the memories and karmas of darkness and dirt stored in the form of all issues of fear of rejection, resentment, and regrets are getting dissolved completely. And the light of Supreme Pure Consciousness has the ability to make everything an illusion. Imagine your solar plexus chakra lighter than the light. You're relaxed, very relaxed and safe, feeling comfortable and strong. There is nothing but Supreme Pure Divine Consciousness light. And you imagine and find this energy and light traveling to your liver and kidneys, erasing and removing all your old anger and issues of regret, rejections and resentment and grudges being healed and resolved. When you heal your issues, you will find that unresolved karmas of ancestors are also getting a chance to resolve. as they would not have to reincarnate to settle this part of karma. When you do this exercise with this 8 chakra meditation in our advanced classes, this chakra is beaming sparkling light and clean with supreme pure consciousness energy. Now you find this energy coming up from your solar plexus chakra to your heart chakra, which is also called Anahata chakra. And imagine your heart chakra like a small lotus bird, and a spark of lightning strikes your heart chakra. You visualize you and this energy coming up, and your heart chakra becomes like a big huge lotus flower, and you visualize another eternal soul molecule which you have brought from lifetime to lifetimes. And they start swirling along with your Sudarshan chakra, swirling, swirling, swirling. Om Yam Namaha Om Yam Namaha Om Yam Namaha Om Yam Namaha. You are feeling very strong, powerful and comfortable. This chakra lightens up and washes away all the dirt with the detergent of Supreme Pure Consciousness, with the light of Supreme Pure Consciousness. And the Supreme Pure Consciousness has the ability to erase all the darkness and dirt stored in the form of sadness, betrayal, hurt, rejection in your heart chakra. And also your organ heart getting dissolved, and the heart chakra is lighter than the light, and all the issues are getting healed completely. And this light of Supreme Pure Consciousness has the ability to make everything an illusion. If you find darkness in your heart, I want to take your hand and place it on your heart chakra and see this light going in your left and right lung also, healing them. The healing light is going to the walls of your heart, just imagine, and cleaning them completely. And now going to the arteries and veins, clearing all the blockages and plagues. Yes, the light has the ability. Do forgiveness with all the souls who have hurt you and whom you have hurt in this lifetime. This is the time. This healing energy is further traveling to your lungs and removing all the grief stored in getting healed with this pure divine light. You're relaxed, very, very relaxed and safe. Comfortable, strong, powerful. Take a long deep breath. Now, imagine this energy coming up from your heart chakra to your throat chakra, which is also called Vishuddhi chakra in Sanskrit. And imagine your throat chakra as a small lotus bird. As the lightning strikes, the lotus bird becomes a huge, big lotus flower. And you find that there is another eternal soul molecule over there which you are carrying from lifetime to lifetime. And you visualize both your eternal soul molecule and the throat chakra swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. You are feeling very powerful, strong and comfortable as you relax totally. Going deeper and deeper. Om Hum Namaha Om. Om Hum Namaha Om. Om Hum Namaha Om. I want you to imagine this energy further travel from your throat chakra to your third eye chakra, which is also called Agya chakra. And imagine your third eye chakra as a small lotus bird, and as the lightning strikes, you imagine that you and this energy come up and the lotus bud opening and becoming a big, huge lotus flower. You will see another eternal soul molecule which you have been bringing from lifetime to lifetimes in your third eye chakra, and both this molecule and your third eye chakra is swirling like a Sudarshan chakra. You are feeling very strong, powerful and comfortable. All the issues of seeing the future, the fear of future, fear of seeing the truth, and the fear of darkness are getting healed completely and effortlessly. Om Sham Namaha Om. Om Sham Namaha Om. Om Sham Namaha Om. Imagine this healing light is going to your brain, going to each and every part of your brain, to the neurons and cells of your brain, purifying it with this divine light of supreme pure consciousness. And this light is traveling and healing your prefrontal cortex part of your brain, which processes your thoughts, healing and aligning your left and right brain. You can see this picture and you know where the prefrontal cortex is and the left and right side of the brain. Balancing it so that you take wise decision, as your left and right brain takes, like your left brain takes logical decisions and the right brain takes creative decisions. When they are balanced, they take the best decisions. That this divine light is going to your pineal gland. This pineal gland is the supermaster gland, which has the power to control and manage all your glands of the endocrine system. It is a pea-sized gland. It produces melatonin, a hormone that affects the modulation of your wake and sleep patterns. Hypothalamus and pituitary gland, you can see in this picture before you go to the meditation, which control your visceral functions, that is your stomach and intestine, digestion system and other system, liver system and all visceral system, body temperature and behavioral response such as feeding, drinking, sexual response, aggression and pleasure. Healing your behaviors and nature of your responses. Sometimes we react abnormally where we should act. Sometimes taking action is the right action. Sometimes taking no action is also the right action. And if your brain is balanced, it will take the optimum action. It is said that humans use 3 to 4% of their brain. Einstein is said to use 13% of it. A yogi has the ability to create a new and his own identity. They are able to use more than 50% of their brain by balancing their brain. Imagine this divine light going to your frontal lobe, which influences your personality, your judgment, your reasoning, the way you express your social behavior. Yes, the frontal lobe of your brain, and interprets and integrates sensation including pain, temperature and touch. That means if you balance it, you can, even if it is hot around you, you can feel cool, and if it is cold, you can raise your body temperature by this yogic process. It also interprets distance and texture. You find that you go to the back side of your brain, that is called occipital lobe, through which you interpret visually this divine light moving toward the part of your cerebrum which has the nerve center that controls your intelligence, your sensory perception and all the motor activities. You also find this light going to your brainstem, which you can see in the figure before you go into this meditation, which consists of medulla oblongata, midbrain and pons. Brainstem, which connects you to your spinal cord. The skull, the lower part, which connects to the spinal cord. controls all your pathways for nerve fibers to neural centers. The origin of most of the cranial nerves, that is your temporal lobes, controls hearing, language, and storage and recall of memories. Although memories are stored throughout the brain, imagine this divine light healing your temporal lobes on the left hand side of your brain, which you see in the picture also. And after healing your temporal lobes, this is a very important exercise. You will feel better. If you're not able to visualize, some people say, then this exercise helps a lot. Stay on the third eye chakra for a while so your frontal lobe gets activated and you will start visualizing. All issues of fear of taking action and accepting divine messages will be healed completely and effortlessly, going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. As you see in the picture, the hippocampus is one of the few areas of the brain capable actually of growing new neurons. If you keep on continuously sending light to your hippocampus, you will be able to create new neurons where you can feed new information. The amygdala also is a part of the brain, also performs a primary role in the processing and memory of all your emotional reactions, social and sexual behavior, as well as regulating the sense of smell. The exercise which we will be doing is very important, as you will find your brain has released old neurons of sadness, defeat, betrayal, and as new dopamine cells and neurons of honor, respect, gratitude, kindness, compassion, patience, tolerance, grace, benevolence, duty, loyalty, forgiveness, and acceptance. Imagine that you are filled with this divine light from your inner and outer cosmos, which actually is one and the same. I want you to imagine this energy travel up from your third eye chakra to your crown chakra, which is also called Sahasrara chakra. And imagine your crown chakra as a small lotus bud. And as this lightning strikes the lotus bud, you imagine that you and this energy coming up and this lotus buds becoming a big, huge lotus flower. And you imagine another part of your eternal soul molecule, which you have carried from lifetime to lifetime, being there, and you visualize both your eternal soul molecule and your crown chakra swirling like a Sudarshan chakra, and you find that your connection to the divine being established. You are feeling confident, comfortable, peaceful and strong, feeling very divine. This is also called prophetic chakra. You see this energy on top of your crown chakra, that is your head. I want you to imagine that you start traveling up into the universe from your crown chakra to the infinite source of supreme pure conscious energy. And also start moving down from your foot chakra into the infinite source of Mother Earth energy, moving left, forward, backward into the infinite source of supreme pure consciousness energy. And you find that you are this infinite source of supreme pure consciousness, going deep into the Mother Earth to the diamonds, volcanic energy, emeralds, rubies, and going up into the cosmos beyond the stars, all the galaxies, Milky Way, going to different galaxies, up, left, right, front, back. And you are this energy. Take your time. Feel this energy. Be the observer of this energy. And in a moment you will find that the observer becomes the observant. And after some time, neither you are the observer nor the observant. Then who are you? Continuously doing this meditation will help you know your true self, and that you are part of the supreme pure consciousness. You are just you are without being aware and yet aware. Understand, now you have become this divine light body. I want you to imagine that you are bringing energy from your feet chakra, going through the root chakra, going through all the chakras, moving up from the crown chakra into your 8th chakra. Now where is this 8th chakra? You will move your head left and right and you will see some energy on top of your head. Just feel the weight of this energy. It can be anywhere 2 inches to 8 inches to 2 feet above you, your crown chakra. And that is the 8th chakra which has your karmic residue. Inhaling slowly the prana energy from the Muladhara chakra to this 8th chakra. During this procedure, don't focus on any other chakra in the spine. Move up feeling distinctly that this energy crosses your fonatella bone, Brahmaradra, and reaches the 8th chakra. Concentrate there and enjoy the equilibrium state between inhalation and exhalation. Exhale sweetly, letting prana descend from the 8th chakra through your spinal cord, through your skull to the spinal cord, to your root chakra, which is also called Muladhara chakra. Feel distinctly that the energy coming down crosses the fonatella bone of your crown chakra, your head. When you feel the need to inhale, repeat the procedure. Repeat again and again. Repeat again and again until the state of your consciousness is totally changed and your breath is very subtle, almost non-existent. Now inhale sweetly from the root chakra to the 8th chakra, raising breath and prana through your spinal cord. Exhale sweetly from the 8th chakra down the spine. But do not come down intentionally to the root chakra. You will see that exhaling current reaches spontaneously a certain point in the spine. This point is not necessarily one of the different chakras. Wherever the point is, it is fundamental to feel it clearly inside the spine. This point becomes the starting point of the new inhalation. Inhale from this new point in the spinal cord, which may not necessarily be the root chakra. It might be above that. Inhale then from this new starting point up to the 8th chakra. The current comes up through the spine. Now the length of the path is obviously shorter. Pause there. Exhale sweetly down from the 8th chakra down the spine. Probably the exhaling current makes a shorter path now, shorter than the previous. This is your new starting point. Inhale from this new position upwards to the 8th chakra. By repeating this procedure again and again, you will reach a particular mental and physical equilibrium condition in which you will remain without the breath, with total focus on the 8th chakra. If after a long pause the breath appears again, I want you to repeat the procedure from the start. Inhaling from the root chakra. Go ahead, patiently, unperturbed. The point is to make the breath cease, a dimension where you are in samadhi, where the physical breath is not necessary. Going deeper and deeper. And now, as you keep on doing this, you'll find that you have reached the 8th chakra and you will start rotating around the 8th chakra. Go inside the 8th chakra and find it's all light. Complete light. Nothing but light. Now imagine that this light from the 8th chakra crosses your fonatella bone and goes to the cerebellum, the backside of your brain. Now repeat many times. You imagine from the cerebellum, the light crosses the fonatella bone and goes to the 8th chakra and rotates inside it. Circulates outside and then goes inside it. Repeat this many times this perception without any mental chanting of any mantra. Be there. Let the ball of light do not come inwards. And now it will come down, piercing the frontal bone again at an angle. While the ray of light is coming down, raise your chin and feel the ray of light reaching your cerebellum. Remain immobile for a few seconds, wholly immersed in the intensity of the dazzling light shining from there in your whole brain. Lower your chin without losing the focus upon this light. The light moves from the cerebellum to the pineal gland. Rest a moment there. The divine light becomes stable at the cerebellum. When the light moves from the 8th chakra of the cerebellum, the breath moves from Bhuloka to the Brahmloka and then dissolves. Perceiving constantly this divine light in the cerebellum is a very high state. But as stated earlier, we have to learn how to go beyond it. Our goal is to learn to locate our pineal gland and enter it. Now when you are fully immersed in the experience of this light, very, very slowly raise your chin only a few millimeters and your inner gaze up to feel a little tension in the back of your head. Intuitively condense all the light and direct it towards your pineal gland. This gland is located very near the cerebellum, but slightly forward and above it, along a line forming about a 60-degree angle. The light moves from the cerebellum to the pineal gland. Repeat and repeat your attempt until you succeed in entering the pineal gland. Here the union with the divine takes place. Be in this space and dimension where time does not exist, which is beyond space and time. This is the space of nothingness, the womb of all creation. Be there as long. 30 minutes, 3 hours, 24 hours, 240 hours, many years. As long as you want to be in this dimension of nothingness. Yogis practice this technique and attain moksha. Shivaya Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om Namo Namah Shivaya Om Shanti 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 See, while I'm talking to you, whenever there is a pause, I'm in deep transcendence. I'm not here. This is how I regenerate my body, my astral body, and my karman body also. You have to master your physical body, karman body, and your astral body right here and right now. If you can do that, everything is going to heal. You have to take responsibility. This is going to help. I repeat, this is going to help to raise the global consciousness. Only this way, not by any other meditation. You have to understand this. You have to understand this. You have to master this meditation of samadhi transcendence within this next 21 days. And this message has to spread. It is your duty if you want to exist as a consciousness. कभी ऐसा हो सकता है कि ऑफिस कभी ना जाना पड़े, यहीं बैठ जाओगे, एक दिन बिक जाएगा माटी के मोल, सब कुछ रह जाएगा प्यारे इतना तो। समझ रहे बात को? इतना नहीं, यहीं रह जाएगा सारा का सारा. Everything is going to be here only, in your apartments, in your villas. It will be there only, if it doesn't go. Raise your consciousness. Only in samadhi state, it is your duty to understand this game of karma. Master it within the next 21 days, everybody's duty.
Karega.
Otherwise, this is going to stay. It is going to delay. The virus is here to raise our global consciousness. All your game, IPL, all the World Cups will remain to be done. So raise your vibration to samadhi meditation. That is the only thing. Even the teachers of teachers have to learn this. In America, in Rishikesh, in Bengaluru, all those teachers have to learn samadhi within this next 21 days. And their students also have to learn. To join this webinar. Are you with me? There is going to be a very, very powerful day after tomorrow webinar. I'm going to give you some of the secrets of how I do. All the teachers with the big beards who run on their people's money talk about we don't require money, we don't require money. Now, can you survive without money? If the government had not given you the trillions of dollars of subsidy, you would have been nowhere. But how long can they give? Everything has its own consciousness. Do not fear, because if you master samadhi, transcendence, there is no fear. So it is your duty to see that 7 billion people know about this meditation within the next 21 days. We are going to reveal more secrets. Until then, let us have fun. This COVID is teaching you and me. It's teaching you and me not to have pakoras and pizzas at your home or drink whiskeys and wine and enjoy because you have money. Your stock of whiskeys are going to get over. The stock of wine is going to get over. It is teaching you to raise your vibration. It is teaching you that is your body ready to also be on water fast. This is the time for you to raise the global consciousness. Don't sit in a home idle. Because if you don't raise your vibration, it might not go. Not for 3 years ever. So raise your vibration. You don't have to cheat humanity. And so that you don't cheat, you have to be inside your home as a prisoner. You're a prisoner. Understand? Not of circumstances, but of your karma. You're a prisoner of your karma. You have to understand this finally, that you are a prisoner of your karma. If you don't understand it now, the time is going to take over. You will be under the law of time. You have to master time. And it can be only done in samadhi, transcendence state. Tomorrow we'll meet at 8:30, and day after tomorrow, there is going to be a very profound meditation. I want everybody to get 100 people. Okay? It is your moral duty. Within 21 days, see that Google does it. Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook puts it. So that we teach you the 11 steps of Karma Yoga on this Saturday also. The time has come. And the time is now. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. We will take 5 questions. Rumi, we can start the questions.
Yes, sir. Sir, someone has asked, can you please elaborate on karma varganas?
Karma varganas are subatomic particles which normal people like you cannot see, and they get attached to your soul and body. It means that if you have lusty thoughts, then subatomic particles of the collective consciousness of this universe will send you subatomic particles which are going to get attached to your soul and your body, and you will keep on doing lusty things more and more. And so would your children, so would your daughter, so would your son, and create a difficult ghati karma, very difficult karma, where they are going to be in multiple relationships and be sad forever. Because when children or people take DNA of, when they are physical relations, you are taking DNA. And when you take DNA, you are having karma of their ancestors. Already you have 300 trillion cells in your body, and in every cell there is 10 bacteria, good and bad. So that means 3,300 trillion souls you are having in your body. Are you with me? Just go and research. And then when your children or you have sex multiple times just to find your love, you take trillions and trillions of karmas of their ancestors also, and it is unmanageable, unmanageable, unmanageable. Because in America and Europe, you have to take responsibility. The parents do not take responsibility. The children, if they're strict, the children call 911, the police. Because the parents were never serious in their life. Their parents were noble people. I love America. They are very religious. Well, that is good or bad, I'm not commenting on, but they are religious. They are God-fearing. They should be God-loving, but they are fearing God. Means they go to the church, they go to the temples. They're good people, but they do not want to master their body. And they cannot teach their children. And they let them go at 16 years to experiment physically. They live, they don't die, but their life is not worth living. And today, India is also accepting this living relationship. Oh, they want to find the boy, is he worth it or not? And they come to find the boy, the 6th one. Fine. after 6 living relationships, that is not worth it also. This is a game of karma. Whereas America wants to learn transcendence, they want to learn what we Indians know. And Indians know, you and me know how much, because we are also going into the game of Western world. You must have known that movie of Shah Rukh Khan superstar, Dear Zindagi, where he said that when we have to buy a chair, we see a chair comfortable sitting on different chairs. And similarly, girls and boys are finding different girls and boys to experiment with them, that is that chair worth it? Is that boy worth it? What has happened to you people? You have destroyed the fabric of the humanity. You are kind, but you cannot be kind. You have so much, multiple karmas of so many men and women. Already there were Genghis Khan and those invaders who came to India and other people of the world and molested here and there. And now you are voluntarily doing what those invaders did. And the parents are just watching, doing nothing. Because they themselves have a very weak root chakra. And you get the karma varganas of difficulty. And forever you are suffering. And when you die, you are waiting for the judgment day as per Islam. Hindus, if you are a wayward spirit, a ghost in a different dimension, and if they believe in reincarnation, what do? You all have reincarnated. What good have you done by this reincarnation? Nothing. This is a foolish theory. Because you're not changed by reincarnation. You're still doing the bad things. And Muslims have wonderful knowledge about this life, and there is no other life, and their life starts after death. But what? They are also fighting. They have to wait for the judgment day for millions and billions of years. And what judgment day would they show the face to Allah? Tell me, to God, if they have done bad things in life. If they have hurt people, if they have fought in the name of God. So everybody is safe. What I'm telling you is, learn transcendence. So when you are in transcendence, your brain is not working. Because you have used your brain to reach a state, a altered state, where you are breathing through the Kriya breaths. It's like you are alive, but yet you are not alive. But you are. Like I'm talking to you, I must have seen that I'm talking and I did not take breath. If you see the video, rewind it and see it. Now I'm conscious, I will take breath. Everybody is going to bring 100 people day after tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to have a webinar. It's your responsibility. Get them. Within 21 days, the 7 billion people should know. How you do it? Well, let's do it. Next question, please.
Sir, there is a question. If the virus is inside us, then how do we remove it while living in real world?
Benji or Bhai Saab, if the virus is inside us, ka matlab kya hota hai? What you're asking, if the virus is inside me, what do you mean by this, sister? Virus is inside everybody. It is in your circulatory system. It is lying stagnant. Not this COVID 2019 I'm talking about. There are viruses and bacteria in your system. Just go in the internet. You don't need to be a doctor to know this. There's research. Every cell has about 10 bacteria. So you have to maintain the pH value of your body. They say that that is potential of hydrogen between 5 to 7.5 or 7, yeah, something like that. That means you have to be peaceful. This is what it means. Shanti, Didi Shanti. Thanda pani chahiye, thanda. That means you have to be peaceful with you, with your family, with the neighbors, with the neighbor countries. You might have a karma of fighting, but you have to have the resolve that you would use persuasion of kindness, of compassion, of bliss to resolve problems, not arms, not fighting, not verbal. Astrological, they say that 2020, 2021 is going to be very tough on everybody. Not on you and me, everybody in this universe, everybody, including the prime ministers, kings, presidents. Donald Trump is in, God bless him, in shit difficulty. There is going to be Expo 2020 in the God's most beloved country, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. I love Dubai. I honor His Excellency. They are divine people. See how they have transformed this sand desert into heaven. If there is heaven, it is in United Arab Emirates. It is in United Arab Emirates. It is in United Arab Emirates. You have to see. See how, if you not change, if you not bring peace within you, there is peace in Dubai. There is no doubt about it. But people from different countries come to Dubai to watch Dubai and bring their karma organized to Dubai. I'll repeat, there is peace in Dubai. There is peace in United Arab Emirates. There is good camaraderie. There is rule of law. This everybody agrees. But when people come, millions and millions of people come from different parts of the world to see what is Dubai, they bring their karma organized. What is going to happen? There are billions of dollars spent for 2020, the spectacle. How will it happen? We should all pray that the hard work of His Excellency, they have not done for themselves. They have done it to show to the people that it is the will of a human that can bring such a great transformation. I salute His Excellency, the King of Dubai, Sheikh Mohammed, who has shown to this world that what is possible to create from nothing. He's a pioneer. He's a global leader that we have to learn. I say this openly that I have learned from him that resilience. We require that resilience. People in United Arab Emirates know. People all over the world know when they come to Dubai that is made with the will of the management of the kings of Dubai and United Arab Emirates and the love they have for each other. Understand that piece. So the lady or the gentleman are asking how the virus is inside you and me. We have to be in peace within ourselves. Our body should sing like a music. Your heart, lub-dub, liver, la-la-la, la-la-la, la-la, kidney, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum, like a symphony. It should be like that. You use it for getting angry at your children, at your husband, at your wife. You create karmic trouble. It's already there. You have to learn this technique. You have to spread this technique if you want that we should go out and have once again that great fun. Everything belongs to Allah, to God, to Christ and Shiva consciousness. Everything. The virus, the bacteria, you, me, the animals, everybody. We have to live in balance. And the balance starts with me. I have to be in balance with myself. And that is only possible if I follow 11 steps of Karma Yoga. And that to master my body through transcendence, samadhi, meditation. That is the secret. Thank you. Next question.
So there's a question. Can you speak more about the epigenetic field?
Okay. Now, you see, we will understand there are two theories. One is called genetic theory, one is called epigenetic theory. Now, what is genetic theory? The genetic theory would say that the duckling hatches from the egg of a duck. After some days, goes to the river with the mother and starts swimming. The mother does not teach the duckling swimming because the duckling has the genes of the mother in the morphogenetic feed of the DNA. Can you show the DNA? Where they don't have to learn it, it is inside them. So that is the genetic theory. Now the epigenetic theory states that there was a lot of doctors and scientists, and one of the doctors said that he used to teach genetic theory. Genetic theory. And one day, he took a human cell or any cell and he removed the nucleus. Can you show the nucleus? He removed the nucleus from the cell, and inside the nucleus is the DNA. He said that, and he put that in a petri dish. And he found that that cell, if you put some food inside the petri dish, the cell went towards the food. If you put the toxin, the cell went back away from the toxin. The cell was breathing, the cell was reproducing. It was behaving like a human being. And we have trillions of cells. So he wanted to decide, the scientists wanted to decide, and don't take him very seriously, because he said that when I remove the nucleus, which has the DNA from the cell is still living for some days. It dies because of it doesn't have the cell wall after some days, but it is living. So he says that the nucleus or the DNA is the brain of the cell. I don't know who told him it's the brain. Okay, maybe in the medical field you call the nucleus the brain of a cell. But he forgets that the DNA is in the mitochondria also. Now, mitochondria is a battery of every cell that you're having, and there is ADP, adenosine triphosphate energy. Scientists say that when a person goes to light, ATP energy comes from the cell and the cell starts shutting down. Now, this is the prana energy we call. So I like to add up. Your soul leaves the body and the prana energy takes about 1 to 2 hours to leave the body. You can bring the soul back to the body before the prana energy has left the body. But when it's left, then it is difficult. Because great masters can also not bring, because there are trillions of prana energy which has left, and it is not manageable. Because by that time, the body starts to rust. You understand? Now coming back to epigenetics. So that scientist said that your gene do not respond, your behavior do not respond to your gene. Now he's saying wrong. So he's half scientist, half crook. God bless him. I don't want to name him. Because he is fooling people because of his knowledge. He says that your behavior does not depend on your gene. No, my brothers and sisters, your behavior depends on your genes also, but it depends on your environment also. Because he gave this example that removed the nucleus from the cell was still responding. That is not the complete an explanation. Because ignorant people were listening to him, he got away with it. So he said that epigenetics is, according to him, is that your behavior, your behavior depends on your environment. That means if you change the environment of a person, he will behave according to the environment. This we can call karma varganas also, to some extent. Now that means, what he says that, in India, dacoits were there. Dacoits were baghis. Baghis means if there was a farmer and the landlord exploited him and his woman, he took up gun, killed the landlord and became like a Robin Hood. Something like that was in India. Okay, dacoits were made. They were respected also and they were feared also, and sometimes they did atrocities also. But normally they used to, in the yesteryears, harm the exploiters and give the loot to the poor people. Now, an analogy is that if a dacoit's child who's an infant, if a priest takes that child to his home, that child would be raised in the priest, kind, compassionate, divine atmosphere. He will become a priest. He will not become a dacoit because environment is changed, which is true, which is 100% true. But the DNA, the genes of the dacoits there are trillions of cells. The presence of the priest can change in his 300 trillion cells when that dacoit child who was an infant becomes 30 years old. He has, let's say, 250 trillion cells. The environment of priest can change 50 trillion cells, 100 trillion cells, not all. Unless and until the priest teaches him samadhi meditation, where he goes into the alter state and changes in a couple of years all the negative information in the cell. Now, what is going to happen? The karma of that dacoit child who is with a priest and become a priest, like while he's walking on the road, so he has that receptor, which was a transmitter and receptor on his every cell, which was having the dacoit's information also, which the priest changed with his information, with his kindness, compassion. So epigenetics to somewhat is that we switch off the gene, the information of the gene to some extent, which is negative, and we change it with the positive. So the switch is, that receptor is switched off, and a new receptor is, if you know the technique, is made. Like being with the priest would change definitely his 50 trillion cells, but not his 250 trillion cells. For that, you require an expert, a karma yogi, karma guru, to change that 250 trillion cells. Now, what would happen with this dacoit child who's been raised by a priest and who has become a priest, that is walking on the road and he sees a man molesting a woman? That what has happened to his father, the original father, the dacoit. And he's going to go to that gentleman and tell him like a priest, child, my child, this is haram. Please do not. The woman is to be respected. But the man is going to throw him, and the dacoit's child who's been raised by the priest, whose karma varganas have become of a priest, but his genes are still not mastered completely, still have the dacoit's information, like the duckling has the duck's information, can swim. He will raise himself and get the vibration of his original father and remove the woman from that molestation. How would he do that? He would use the same method used by his dacoit father, because he had that information. Now, there are two things. The two thing is, let's go beyond. What I teach in my technique is that you create your observation. That is, Sumant Kaul creates this observation. Altmaji creates her, Sumit Kaul creates his observation. Nita creates her observation. Dina creates the observation. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, created his observation and changed this world, brought peace on this world. Jesus Christ, Holy Jesus Christ, brought peace on this world. Understand this. If that dacoit child changes his observation, then he will not see any man molesting the woman. He has this information in his DNA that he has to battle evil coming from his father. That was the original karma of his father, the dacoit father, which even the child is having. Only when he works on his body with the meditation that we teach, ancient meditation, thousands of years back, which was kept a secret. I don't know why in India. With that you master your body and you change your observation. And then there is no dacoits, no molestation, no wars. There is peace. The virus in you and outside you will be always in peace. So this is, you understand, the theory of genetics and epigenetics. A theory of epigenetics, that we switch off that gene, negative gene, but we have to have a information of positivity also. And that is when you work on all the trillions of cells and you create a new reality. Your observation has to change. There is no war. There is only peace, bliss, joy, happiness, ecstasy. You understand, my friend? And that is to be done by this meditation. I want tomorrow, day after tomorrow, 100 people by each one of you. And within 21 days, this whole world should know this technique. Thank you. So let us do the laughter yoga. Your cheeks like this. Let us have some happiness in life. Aajkal ha 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 ha. Oh oh, come on, all of you laughing. Dina.
Yes.
La 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 la. La da 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 da. Where are your children?
La 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 la
La la
la la la
la la
la
la la. Where are you? Ayan, where are you? Ayan, where are you? Nina, show us some acrobat. Missing you in Manasa, where you doing? Acrobat, missing you, Nick India, missing you, Nick India. La 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 hey hey, ro 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 ro, mystery of karma yoga, demystify. It is so easy to have a fun with life. Where are you? With Allah? Where are you? With your consciousness? Where are you? With Christ consciousness? You are with your loved ones. Where are you? Enjoy. Where are you? We are with you. COVID 2019. COVID 2019, you are so wonderful. We want to be in peace with you so that you have fun at your place. La, 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 Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah,
Om
Om
Namah
Namah
Shivaya,
Shivaya, Om Namah,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah, Om
Om
Namah
Namah Shivaya,
Shivaya,
Om Namah,
Om Namah, Om Namah, Om Namah Shivaya,
Om Namah,
Om Namah, Om Namah.
Shivaya, Om Namah, हो जाए, and there would be peace in global consciousness. Ha ha! Thank you, my friend. La 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 la. Thank you, my
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you.
See you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.